Good afternoon, devoted families, inspiring teachers, and accomplished students. My name is Drennan Schall, and welcome to the 8th grade closing ceremony for the class of 2028. Over the past 3 years, our grade has explored novel topics in all subjects, unearthed new aspects of our personalities, and flourished into young adults. Some of our most cherished memories include traveling to Carowinds, Camp Weaver, and the Great Smoky Mountains on our class trips, engaging in sports throughout the year, watching the school's performing arts department showcase their talented students, exploring new class electives and world languages, absorbing a plethora of inspirational lectures from teachers and other community members, and spending time with peers and classmates during breaks, club time, and lunch. As we continue the celebration of our hard work and growth during our time in middle school, let us each reflect on the lessons we have gleaned and the memories we have created during our middle school experience. Let us also applaud our exceptionally dedicated teachers and expert administration team here at Providence Day School. To continue our remarkable program, please join me in welcoming Mr. Tappy, head of middle school.
I asked to go after Drennan, or before Drennan, sorry. Drennan, great job, great job. So, here we are, wow. Good afternoon, class of 2028. I want to offer a warm welcome to you and your families to this middle school closing ceremony, a celebration of who you are and all that you have accomplished. You have made it to this moment with hard work, determination, perseverance. You've celebrated success and learned from missteps along the way, and what you will take from this with you from middle school will benefit you far beyond the boundaries of this campus. This is the culminating event in your middle school journey. Of course, you do still have exams, but I'm sure that those are all going to be aced, no problem. So welcome. Whether you are the parents of one of these fine students, or maybe even grandparents, brothers, sisters, friends, or extended family, you have a group of people here of whom I am extremely proud. And I'm sure you are as well. So let's give them a hand to let them know how we feel about them today. Students, I also want to take a moment to recognize your middle school faculty, your teachers who shared in the challenges you faced and who have celebrated your growth and success along the way. They pushed forward with you and worked tirelessly for you. These teachers have loved watching you learn, grow, and play, and their work and the time spent with you is exactly what gives our campus its true and authentic life. And for that, I am extremely thankful. Now, just one of the magical characteristics of our teachers is that they come to campus each day with one focus in mind. It is all about you. Class of 2028, and to all of us in attendance today, please once again show our teachers your heartfelt gratitude with a round of applause. Now to you, our friends, parents, and family members. These students sit before us today looking back in reflection and peering forward with excitement and anticipation. They have crossed the bridge that is the middle school at Providence Day. It's what we say when our lower schoolers finally come to us after 5th grade, that we will help them through this transition and its challenges, its victories, even an occasional slip or downright fall at times, and we will support and care for them along the way. This group has worked hard, both in and out of the classroom, and they are now prepared for the next step in their lives. Just as is true throughout the year, today's ceremony is all about them. We are here together to celebrate their accomplishments as students and their immeasurable promise as people. They will be the speakers and the participants in today's program, and we will always remember them as energetic and eager. They definitely were both of those things throughout their time in middle school. Rising 9th graders. You are a special group to me for obvious reasons. I've known some of you since TK, many others since kindergarten, and I've watched your parents grow very old. All while I stayed the same age. I don't know how it happened, but I've also gotten to know you that much better over the last 3 years here in middle school. And your time in middle school will undoubtedly have an impact on you. It's how you look back on it and the ways in which you choose to reflect on these years that will determine what sort of influence middle school will have had on who you will become. You all have amazing opportunities and adventures in front of you. And you have this experience to remind you that you can get through anything if you put your mind to it. And remember that sometimes it's critical to lean on the people that you love and those who love you. So please remember, in fact, it is our responsibility as fortunate people to remember that you must battle the troubles of the world with bravery and conviction. You should embrace love and care for each other and those in your community, be it locally, nationally, or globally. I stand here today with a great deal of hope for the future because you will be a part of it. You are a group of people who can bring so much good to every day that you face. So go into the coming years with peace and with good courage. When you recognize injustice, especially if you see something wrong, say something. But when that's not enough, do something. Be the good news that we need so badly to help us remind ourselves of our own unrealized potential. Spread kindness and joy, and be the story that we want to hear over and over again for all the right reasons. Help people smile and laugh. And while you may feel at times like you can't change the world, if you are good to each other, you can and will change your world and that of those around you. Now, it's been a long-standing tradition at these closing ceremonies to share a bit of wisdom from Christopher Robin, who we all know is one of Winnie the Pooh's best friends. And he says, quote, "There is something you must always remember. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. But the most important thing is, even if we are apart, we will always be with you." And we as your middle school family definitely feel that way. So enough of me, on to you, the class of 2028. You've made it, congratulations. And now I'd like to ask Jay Vakor to come to the stage.
Hello everyone, my name is Jay Vakor. In middle school, students can choose to take visual and performing arts. During middle school, I participated in 2 musicals. One was Shrek Jr. in 6th grade, the other was Finding Nemo Jr. in 8th grade. In both musicals I was in, I built many new friendships during the long nights of practice and really enjoyed performing. I am also a member of the chorus. I would like to think that I've gotten pretty good at singing now that I've been in chorus for 4 years, even though I'm sure my brothers would tell me otherwise. Chorus class is a very fun time where I can enjoy myself while also singing. My 2 favorite memories from chorus class are Karaoke Fridays and going to Carowinds. I also enjoyed going to MPA, which is when we went to Wingate University to sing in front of judges. We got superior, which is the best score you can get. Now I would like to invite the 8th grade singers in chorus to come and sing "You Will Be Found" for us today.
Hello, my name is Luke Longin, and I'd like to talk to you about STEM. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math, and I'd like to tell you about the middle school experience in each of these fields. Each student is required to take science every year, and every year they cover different topics, such as human body, electricity, or weather. Technology and engineering at Providence Day School have changed just in the last couple years that I've been in middle school. The ideas area, where tech classes have been held, has been totally remodeled over the last couple years. The school has amazing equipment such as 3D printers, laser engravers, and a computer lab, and students can take many electives to teach them how to use these amazing tools, such as computer programming, broadcast media, and engineering in the future. That leaves math. While there are multiple different paths through middle school math, everybody learns important concepts that will serve them well in upper school. This school also offers a great number of clubs, such as Science and Math Olympiad and Cyber Mission. My own personal Cyber Mission team made it to nationals and has our competition this summer. In conclusion, through the many STEM classes and clubs, we students are well prepared for any upper school class from physics to geometry. Now I'd like to invite Maeve Shire to the stage.
Hi everyone, my name is Maeve Shira, and one thing that has made my middle school experience amazing was participating in sports. I participated in lacrosse, soccer, field hockey, and basketball through my 7th and 8th grade years, as well as receiving my Triple Pony, which is an award that celebrates the dedication it takes for our athletes to play 3 sports a year. I think being on a sports team gives students a sense of pride and excitement when being able to spend a couple of months creating new bonds and new friendships with other athletes. Being on multiple teams every year has created some of the best memories with coaches and many of my peers, not only from my own grade, but other classes as well. I am so thankful for all of the coaches who have put the time to lead me to become a better person and for keeping me in check, especially when I'm talking too much during practice. I have loved every team I've been a part of and will continue to share the things I have learned as I go into high school. Please welcome Stella Chamberlain, who will talk about advising.
Hello everyone, my name is Stella and I'm here to talk about one of my favorite parts of being in middle school, advisory. This has been such a great way to hang out with old friends, make new ones, and be able to create a bond with an adult on campus. Some of my favorite memories have been from advisory, such as Secret Snowflake as one of Miss Williams' advisees, playing games with Miss Bynum, and of course any time with Mr. Sinkowski. Advisory gave us many opportunities not just to learn about different topics such as inclusion, our personal values, and how to make difficult decisions, but to also participate in fun activities such as trivia basketball or holiday parties. Advisory has been such a fantastic experience throughout middle school, and we are all so grateful for our advisors these past 3 years. Would Coach Branham and his group please come to the stage?
My page. All right, welcome everybody. The Burzum Bozo Advisory Group was comprised of Carl Chen, Madison Daniel, Alex Duval, Presley Fink, Cooper Hendrickson, Ayla Hoodie, Jack Jacobs, Henry Mueller, Carter Pylon, and Sahana Shah. This fun group enjoyed playing games during our early time in advising in the fall. They had top performances in the school musical. They also excelled representing PD in football, basketball, volleyball, track, soccer, field hockey, tennis, and lacrosse. The 8th grade trip was definitely a highlight with lots of fun had at Dollywood and a lumberjack show. They are looking forward to having a great, fun summer filled with trips near and far. Moving up to the upper school, they are excited for Friday night lights and upper school dances. Would Miss Bynum's advisee please come to the stage?
Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, it's kind of a blur. Let me introduce you to my advisee. Annabelle Bowl, Stella Chamberlain, Maisie Cook, Matthew Cooper, Grayson Dudley, Teddy House, Rohan Kiani, Graham Leverett, Emmy Lozier, Millen Mishra, and Jack Sadowski. This wonderful group is comprised of a dancer, a financial whiz, a comedian, a renowned speller, a future NFL star, a friend to all, a runner, an all-star athlete, a field hockey star, and 2 professional cheeseball eaters. They're looking forward to upper school and can't wait to have more freedom, driving privileges, the opportunity to join more clubs, brand new iPads, and prom. I'm confident that in addition to all this fun, they're also really excited about the academics, even though that did not make the list. Would Ms. Coley's group please come to the stage?
Good afternoon. I'd like to introduce my fabulous advisee, Sadie Cannon, Natalia Esparza-Nazemi, Ryan Harris, Lauren Newman, Grady O'Neill, Chase Poindexter, Rehan Shaw, Annie Schau, Bryce Walger, Aaron Woolcock, and Katie Ann. This advisory group has consistently been entertaining. They would describe themselves as friendly, energetic, thoughtful, courageous, loud, and the best. I would agree with all of those adjectives. In middle school, they have enjoyed collaborating on projects with peers, playing on sports teams with friends, and going on the 8th grade class trip. They also liked electives like band, personal finance, art, and global issues, and they looked forward to treats in advisee. They are excited about more freedom in upper school, more club choices and opportunities, new electives, and playing sports, and I wish them all the best. Would Mr. Fields' advisee please come to the stage? More than one of you can sign it. More than one of you can sign it. You can sign on the legal presentation.
So we spent the last 2 advisory periods working on writing a speech together, and as we gathered over here to walk on stage, they told me, please don't do the one we just wrote. So here we go. It is my pleasure to introduce to you today the most downright incredible group of young adults to ever grace this campus. Please put your hands together and get hype as we welcome to the stage Java Kaur, Daisy Laughlin, Thomas Mason, Ariana Mehta, Everett Nolan, Ellery Pannier, Akshani Padenti, Isla Reed, Ari Spector, Jonah Stingle, and Wyatt Taggart. Am I doing okay, guys? Great, thank you. All right. Our diverse group consists of YouTubers, athletes, horseback riders, scholars, thespians, artists, gamers, BMX bikers, and much, much more. We have truly enjoyed our time together this year, and I look forward to seeing all of the wonderful things that these amazing young people go on to accomplish in their upper school careers. You guys are the best, and would Ms. Franco's group please come to the stage? All good?
Thank you, Mr. Phil. Now it's difficult, so I'm going to try to get this together. Good afternoon. Let me introduce my very wonderful group of advisees. Amy Blanton, Cicely Boswell, Santino Delicio, Charlie Gould, Macy Hoffman, Atlas Long, Evan Osaya, Savannah Ryan, Brandon Tapi, Riley Thompson, and Sidi Opuluri. I will start by saying that this has been a very calm and peaceful year with this group of friends. But sometimes you do not need lots of words and noise to define yourself. So if there is a sentence that defines my group, it will be more than words. They have had a magnificent 3 years full of experiences. Being an 8th grader is getting cafeteria privileges, but it's more than that, from sports to classes to more freedom. But let's not forget Dollywood. In upper school, they have lots of dreams and hopes, such as meeting new people, clubs, dances, and cool opportunities. Last, what would be middle school without a memory? And most agree that their memories were made up with friends. Would Ms. Friedman's group please come to the stage?
Hello, my advisory group includes Anna Arante, Cameron Lozier, Wyatt McCoy, Liam Probst, Philip Ronaldo, Drennan Schall, Harjan Singh, Izzy Tappy, and Penelope Whitney. This eclectic group of students has a wide range of interests and activities. They are artists, conservationists, and school leaders. They spend their time in the theater, the French classroom, and nature. For two specifically, fishing is a beloved recreation. Being involved in athletics is one passion that this diverse group shares. They played field hockey, softball, track, cross country, and lacrosse. During their middle school years, they loved being able to play on a sports team for the first time, having more freedom to walk around campus, and learning better time management. Next year, they're looking forward to meeting new classmates and teachers. They are also excited to be able to drive themselves to school and experience even more independence. Would Mr. Harris's group please come to the stage?
Good afternoon. It has been my pleasure to be advisor to this wonderful group of students that's made up of Joshua Eubanks, Olivia Hartzell, Waverly Heffernan, Emily Jackson, Peyton Johnson, Will Shearer, Anya Shaw, Jack Sigg, Will Vapp, Elijah White, and May Louise Wiley. When I asked them what the highlights of this year were, many mentioned extracurricular sports and activities, including basketball, volleyball, softball, football, and wrestling. We have 2 Triple Pony Award winners. They also included working on theater crew, participating in a round square conference. This advisee was also fond of watching movies in English class after reading the novel, especially The Outsiders. Would Ms. Ingram and Mr. Kodavarti's group please come to the stage?
Good afternoon. Our advisory group consists of Tara Alley, Stephanie Gorky, Maya Hutchinson, Chloe Kaplan, Alex Linker, Mason Nobley, Dara Onafie, Costa Patel, Donovan Sims, and William Zhao. This year, our advisee enjoyed having more freedom and getting to skip the lunch line, being the oldest in middle school, taking courses that challenged them, and having interesting discussions in English and history class. They enjoyed the relaxed atmosphere of our advisee and appreciated that everyone got along with each other well. They also enjoyed playing Mafia as a group. Going forward, they're excited to have more class offerings in upper school and make new friends with incoming students. Mrs. Ingram and I are very proud of this group and look forward to hearing about all they do in the coming years. Would Mr. Johnson's group please come to the stage?
I'd like to start by saying congratulations to my advisee group, Russell Boiler, Adrian Branshiri, Sammy Cohen, Campbell Descal, Ethan Hagler, Emmy Harrington, Emma Hugh, Asher Mauskowitz-Yinger, Ella Richards, Serena Sura, and Eve Wilson. I grew up in the frigid north, just outside of Chicago, and one thing I really enjoy was a nice bowl of chili. Now, I'm sure we can all debate for hours about what goes into a good chili. However, one thing I think we can all agree on is that no 2 ingredients are quite the same. Much like my advisee this year, we have students with all kinds of different interests and personalities, bringing their own spice, if you will. We have dancers, musicians, laxers, and hoopers. Some play tennis, some play soccer, while others enjoy the arts. We have some who talk too much, and others who don't. We have some who sit still, while others are always on the move. As different as they all are, they come together to make for a great advisee group, something like a good bowl of chili. I want to challenge each of you to continue to look for ways to contribute your spice to the upper school chili pot. Let's make it great. Would Mrs. LePage's advisory group please come to the stage?
Good afternoon. My advisees this year are Panos Anipsitakis, Izzy Balsamo, Sophia Shu, Aubrey Jacobs, Peyton Lynch, William Oliphant, Kira Probst, Preston Rochelle, Raj Ravi, and Elizabeth Yancey. During their time in middle school, our advisees have enjoyed spending time with friends, experiencing the 8th grade lunch line, leaving assembly first, elective classes, and the class trip to Dollywood. Some of their favorite moments were world language classes, field trips, starting their own clubs, making announcements at assembly, and working in the hallway during projects. As they look ahead to upper school, they are excited to make new friends, participate in new clubs, dances, and homecoming, go on different field trips, and have more opportunities inside and out of the classroom. I have enjoyed getting to know this group and will be watching them blossom in upper school. They have a lot to offer and are ready for the next chapter of their PDS experience. Would Mr. Lee and Dr. Lyle's group please come to the stage?
Good afternoon. Myself and Dr. Lyle's advisory group consists of Luke Shanyo, Jackson Cubbage, Petru Kodeman, Asher Chen, Chloe McGovern, Jocelyn Rigsby, Prisha Srivastava, Emery Osias, and Kylie Petty. During their middle school years, this group found joy in sports, making new friends, and taking breaks during recess to unwind. Now, as they transition to upper school, they're eager to embrace the freedoms that come with using cell phones, exploring new classes, and experiencing more independence. When asked about their favorite middle school memory, they unanimously agreed that their trip to Carowinds was an absolute blast. We can't wait to witness the positive impact these students will undoubtedly bring to upper school. Here's to an exciting journey ahead. Dr. Lyles and myself, we are proud of you and we will miss you next year. Would Dr. Podrick's group please come to the stage?
Hi, rising upper school students and families. My advisory group consists of Gwyneth Byrne, Ella Collins, Nate Ellsworth, Nina Gethers, Ashton Gibbs, Aiden Giraldo, Maggie Lee, Lila Schaefer, Colin Singh, and Amelie Top. From the jump, this group showed some serious gratitude, and they all know what that means. There's a few inside jokes here, so just bear with me. We had to come out and make this inaugural year of mine a smashing success, and so we did. The fellas just charged out of the gates and went straight to the Brick Bowl finals just so we could announce our presence with authority. And then, not to be outdone, the gals went and just take the trophy outright. So everyone else knew what they were dealing with by the time October rolled around. The group has everything: academic powerhouses, sports stars, musicians, an unrivaled arsenal of Sephora products, and jaw-dropping science graphs. You know who you are. Where'd he go? There he is. Good job. They're easy to please. All of them love movies, snacks, card games, catching up with their buddies. And one thing I'll never forget is just how polite this group is. No one ever missed a chance to turn over that king and exclaim, "Sorry, neighbor." Sorry, neighbor. That's our inside joke for our card game. Next up, Mr. Shira's group is heading to the stage.
I have another speech. Is that all right? I have some grievances I'd like to get off. Thank you. Yours too. Good afternoon. My advisory group is Kayla Autry, Jackson Alwinder, Nathan Boyce, Blythe Demetriades, Ford Dixon, Lexi Ostrowski, Slade Riggs, Riley Sellers, Jackson Troll, and Sanvi Vijay. So I think this group took full advantage of all the things that the middle school has to offer. They were heavily involved in clubs such as Go Green, FCA, Model UN, Wilson STEM Academy, and Science Olympiad. Lots of sports. We had wrestlers, cross-country runners, tennis, soccer, field hockey, track, swimming, softball, football, fight club on Tuesdays. No, I was just kidding, I do that, right? Football and lacrosse. Some enjoyed being on stage, both in the theater and playing in the orchestra, and we actually have 2 highly decorated bassoonists. So I don't think many other advisees can say that. When we got together, I did my best to create a place where we could relax and take a step back from the busy day. We played games, we talked, we laughed, and ate some desserts. I always enjoyed their company, and I am extremely proud of this fantastic group of young women and men. They're all looking forward to the upper school, and I wish them all the very best. Would Ms. Smeltzer's advisory group please come to the stage?
Hello. My advisory group includes Vincent Chiriboga, Austin Fitz, Lila Goldstein, Cole James, Jamie Liu, Luke Longin, Mahi Malipeti, Rishi Mishra, Maeve Shira, and Eliza Sistruck. This group made me feel so welcome during my first year here at Providence Day. They were always the first to laugh at my silly jokes. These students lead with kindness and passion for their school community. They're an amazing group of academics, artists, and athletes. From the scavenger hunt to Dollywood, Science Olympiad, sports, visual and performing arts, the student-faculty soccer game, football games, and homecoming week, we've experienced so many memorable moments together. We are an academically minded group of students who often studied together and collaborated. This group of students is going to exceed as leaders in the future. They're so diverse in their interests and perspectives of the world. I look forward to watching them in upper school and seeing how they impact the future of Providence Day. Would Mrs. Wright's advisory group please come to the stage?
Mrs. Wright's advisee includes the following: Ian Baling, Trevor Carr, Connor Quee, Ali Daniil, Owen Jarina, Charlie Lydiard, Morgan Johnson, Ramya Pudagunta, Mayan Seguini, and Isla Shepard. Their 8th grade year overall has improved from last year, according to them. It has been a great adventure. They've been able to try new things, make many new friends, and build stronger relationships. When asked how they would best describe their advisory overall, they all responded, very Sigma. What makes them most happy in middle school is hanging out with friends and all the freedom. What they will miss about middle school is their teachers, experiences, and lunch privileges. However, they'll not miss the ERBs, dress code, and not having their phones out. Lessons they've learned from their teachers include always trying their best, and if you want something, you have to work really hard for it to achieve it. They are all looking forward to upper school and the journey that lies ahead. At this time, I would like to ask Milan Mishra to please come to the stage.
Hello, students and guests. My name is Milan. Languages are like doors that open worlds, allowing communication and understanding between the cultures of our school. And through it, we've had the chance to explore the incredible languages of Spanish, German, English, Chinese, Latin, and French, which I've taken since lower school and throughout middle school myself. Each language we study also teaches us empathy, as we explore not only grammar and vocabulary, but the lives and perspectives of people around the world. These languages will have a role much greater than tying us together. They will mold our thoughts and help us move towards a world that is more connected. They are not just academic subjects. They are essential tools in a time where conflicts often block out dialogue. By mastering these languages, we allow ourselves to promote peace through understanding, rather than violence. And as we close this chapter, let's carry forward the gift of languages, helping us hear the diverse voices of our global community. Please welcome Alex DeVell to the stage.
Terribly embarrassed due to an error, we wanted to recognize one of my dearest and favorite advisees, Kaylin Robertson. Can we give him a hand, please? Yeah. Sorry. Thank you, Kaylin. Thank you, Kaylin.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alex Duvel. All of us know about one of the most important aspects of middle school, academics. Academics take up the majority of our daily lives at school, and we all take some of the same core classes, including English, math, science, and history. Some of my favorite moments from the classes I've taken are participating in labs in science, doing group projects in history, and reading so many books in English. I've also enjoyed taking so many different art classes, cooking food in Chinese class, and participating in Pi Day parties in math. Though not all of you may have liked all the classes you took, we've learned so much from them over the past 3 years. Our parents, friends, and siblings have given us so much help and patience throughout this whole time. But most importantly, all of this could not have been done without the patience, support, and knowledge from our amazing teachers who have helped us navigate through our middle school journeys. We thank you all so much. Now please welcome Mr. Tappy once again.
Thank you so much, class of 2028, and especially our speakers. If we could give them a round of applause. Tremendous. So we pause for a moment to recognize our faculty, and we have a couple of special awards to give here tonight, or this afternoon. So I'd like to invite Dr. Calishaw.
Thank you so much. Please hold the applause. Come on, give me some encouragement. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm to invite Miss Kristen Yancey to the stage, but she's here already. Give our PA president a round of applause, please. Look, I'm pumped. I'm excited. So before we get on to the main event, but I do have a couple of questions of the class of 2028. Okay? What does Very Sigma mean? Can anybody? Anyone? Thank you so much, the class of 2028. I was just about to give you all the plaudits I could think of, and I got the, I don't know. Anyway, it's a good question. Listen, I don't know about you, Mr. Yancey. Amazing. I have never, ever heard an opening by a head of school as impressive as today's. Drennan, can you stand up and take another round of applause, please? Wow. Wow. Sorry. And then just before look, I know I'm supposed to stand up here now and talk about all the amazing things our student voices shared. Academics, e-cyber mission, chorus, sports, advisees, languages, science, the global studies that we're going to be moving forward with peace. But a couple of things stood out for me, aside from those. I don't know if this is a safe space, but I've never been to a place called Dollywood. I've never been to Carowinds. And I may need some help, class of 2028, in overcoming, I think, those social inadequacies. Another first, I have never, ever had the simile of a class being compared to chili. I loved the thought of bringing your own spice. And then I realized I'm English. Anything to do with spice is terrifying. But I still really, really enjoyed it. Sephora products. Okay, I asked Mr. Tappy, and he looked at me like I should categorically know, and you told me Sephora products are?
It's like makeup. It's a shop that sells products.
It's a shop that sells makeup and products. That's why he was recommending it to me. Thank you very, very much for that. Under the lights. And there was a group that came up. Did they have two buffoonists in their group or bassoonists in their group? Can we just clarify? Which was that group? Hands up. Who has the bassoonists or That's a great answer. Yes, on both accounts, they have buffoonists and bassoonists. Give our class of 2028 another round of applause. Good. Can you imagine being nominated to be the middle school teacher of the year with this amazing faculty? So, in addition to being honored here today by myself and our wonderful PA president, Mrs. Yancey, this award of Middle School Teacher of the Year carries tremendous, tremendous honor, but also a stipend of $5,000. Yeah, ooh. $5,000. Each and every day, our incredible group of middle school faculty members enter those classrooms with genuine care for their students. Genuine care for those students. They all share the goal of inspiring a passion for learning in our students. You can see that very, very special relationship they have as they come across stage. So this year, we're going to recognize a faculty member who truly creates a fun, safe, challenging, exciting learning environment for all of their students. The following recipient was enthusiastically nominated by many members of the middle school student body and faculty, and is proudly endorsed by the middle school administration. Here are just two quotes from the many student nominations. This teacher is fantastic, not only for their humor and wit, but also for their ability to utilize their subject in a way that teaches us to be better students and people alike. They always make class a happy place to be. And even if there is a big test or an exam, everyone is ready for it because they help us to study. They teach us how to study, and they give us time to prepare as well. The Teacher of the Year award should go to a great teacher who is also a kind person, and they are both of those. Another quote from a student. This teacher is always very nice and very funny. They make class fun. I definitely look forward to being in that room every day. And a colleague stated, he is the consummate middle school teacher who has the quintessential combination of curricular knowledge, pedagogical expertise, and a true love for middle school students. In their tenure here at Providence Day, they have spearheaded changes in courses, content, and techniques, all with the best interests of students at heart and in mind. No one else works as hard to display this passion and enthusiasm for teaching. This is obviously a teacher who is well respected and loved by students and faculty alike. So it is with great pleasure that I announce the 23-24 Middle School Teacher of the Year. Middle School Teacher of the Year, Mr. Wes Shira. Have you got the award to give? Oh, you got it. Give it to Kristen, she'll present it. on, man. Proud of you. Get up there and say.
Oh, man. Well, listen, it's very few people get to do what I do every day. I work with my best friends. I get to see every member of my family at any time of the day that I want, and even when I don't want. And, you know, and the best part is that I get to spend my days with you guys. You guys are so smart and funny, and I'm proud of all of you. You know, I can't imagine a better place to work, and I'm just so fortunate. And, you know, thank you, Lee, for your leadership, and all my colleagues and my family. I mean, honey, I love you so much, and none of this circus works without you. And my kids are there, and this is awesome. Thank you, everybody, so much. Thank you.
Is it me again? Okay. I was already feeling emotional, Wes, but when you called me honey up here, it just touched me in a special place. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. I'm going to get in trouble. The single most powerful resource in the Providence Day School community is our faculty. At this time, I would like to acknowledge a middle school teacher whose excellence is being recognized today with the Blackwell Award for Teaching Merit in the Humanities. In recognition of the importance of recruiting and maintaining a faculty of master teachers, Dr. Richard Blackwell and his children have created an endowed teaching award in the area of the humanities. So at this time, could we show some appreciation and thank the Blackwell family and Dr. Blackwell for this amazing, generous gift. Each year, teachers are nominated by their colleagues, and the recipient is then elected by a committee appointed by the head of school. Recipients will demonstrate teaching excellence in their respective field while embodying the mission of Providence Day School. All teachers in the area of the humanities in the lower, middle, and upper school are eligible to win this award, and a stipend of $5,000 accompanies this prestigious honor and recognition. Here are just a couple of examples from the nominations that highlight the dedication and characteristics of this year's winner. I quote, "When looking at the specific criteria for this award, this teacher exceeds in every aspect. They push themselves to create new content and to reevaluate what they have done in the past to ensure that they are teaching in the most effective and engaging manner possible. They are also generous with their lessons. They share with the team and encourage us all to collaborate." Another quote, "This teacher's classroom is filled with the appropriate amount of rigor, humor, and joy. They hold their students accountable for not only doing the work, but for being good human beings." And I love that, for being good human beings. And finally, this teacher has a genuine love for Providence Day that stems from not just teaching here for nearly 20 years, but also from being a PD graduate with 2 daughters who are also alums. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient of the Blackwell Award, Mrs. Amy Bynum.
I was sitting here when you hear those things and thinking of all the amazing teachers this could have been, and it didn't even occur to me that that was for me. It's just so bizarre. And I was just recovering from Wes. And so I don't know if Gordon's here. I love you too. Everything that Wes said, working with your best friends, I'm sorry, I don't usually, laughing every single day. My students, I'm going to miss you so much. I think I've said that to all of you a lot this week, but I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to the parents for your support. Wow, thank you guys.
Hi everyone, I'm Blythe Mitriades. During middle school, I think we can all agree that we've made some long-lasting memories and friendships. Although waking up early and going to school isn't very fun, I can always look forward to seeing my classmates and teachers. When looking back on our middle school years, I'll always remember dressing up in fun outfits for homecoming week, getting closer with peers during Camp Weaver in 7th grade, winning the Muggsy Bogues tournament with my basketball team, and getting soaking wet at Dollywood. Not only the big events stuck with me, but all the little things that made every day feel special, like when Mr. Harris sang me happy birthday with his amazing gospel voice, Mr. K and Dr. Pochik riding roller coasters with us in Dollywood, Miss Parker and Miss Bynum brightening up my day with a hug in the halls, seeing so many of our teachers supporting us at sports games, sharing book advice in Starbucks with Miss Williams during morning tutoring, and Dr. Lyle's always making me laugh, even though he dress coded me for slippers on an exam day. And lastly, having every single teacher show us that we matter and are loved. Middle school can be a challenge for everyone at times, including me. However, we are so blessed to have this amazing community. Please welcome Miss Coley, 8th grade dean. Thank you.
Okay. Good afternoon again. My husband and I moved during the middle of this school year. We love our new home, and we were prepared to do all the work that comes with a big change. What I'd forgotten about the process of moving is the multitude of decisions. Every single thing needed to be packed or given away or tossed. That was true while we got ready to move. It was also true as we unpacked and sorted in our new home. For example, we had to have a conversation about reasonable limits for Corningware and Tupperware. I hold on to things because we got them from family or because we might need them someday, but I can admit my husband was right about getting rid of some items and having cabinets that have a little more space now. 8th graders, you have a move coming up also. And as you move to upper school, you have to decide which habits and attitudes you are taking with you and what you are discarding. When you consider things to leave behind, I hope you'll get rid of the desire to make paper airplanes and the need to socialize in the bathroom instead of going to class on time. You know who you are. You're an entertaining group, but some of your choices are baffling. Yes, you. You also have many qualities I hope you keep. As a class, you are friendly, open-minded, ready to take on academic challenges, compassionate, and positive. You try to be inclusive and fair, you take care of each other, and you work for good. These observations aren't just coming from me. You've noticed this in each other as well. In English class, we asked you to write about a peer you respect or admire. You wrote about your best friends, and you wrote about people you only see in the hallways. You mentioned peers who keep your secrets, welcome new students, include you, and cheer you up when you're having a rough day. I read 156 essays, minus the one with indecipherable handwriting. Sorry, I'm sure it was lovely. And your reflections on the best traits of your peers were a highlight of my spring. I'm going to read a few comments from anonymous writers. I'm not reading excerpts from all the essays. This is just a sample of the wonderful qualities you have observed in your classmates. Amelie T. personally changed my Providence Day experience with her quiet kindness, inclusivity, welcoming personality, and trustworthiness. Whenever I'm stressed out, Lexi O. assures me that I will be amazing and do great. She never gossips and always makes sure I'm included. Annie S. consistently brings joy to others by conversing with peers, asking about weekends or afternoons, discussing funny moments, and relating to experiences. Asher C. and I have been paired for many science labs, and even though I believe he knows more than me, he is willing to listen to my ideas, even if they aren't right. Bryce W. shows empathy to his opponent and kindness to his teammates. Tara A. shows up with a positive attitude, and you can trust her no matter what. On top of that, she loves to welcome new students. Ashton G. has a positive attitude and is kind to new people. He also inspires others to be better people and work harder. Although I am not close friends with Blythe D., I always feel included when I am with her. Madison D. never tries to put others down and strives to be her best self. Though Thomas M. didn't play as much as he wanted to, he continued to put in the work and ask questions to me or coaches about what he could do to get better. Anya S. is one of the most open-minded people I know and doesn't discriminate no matter how different you are. Another quality that Jack Sig has that I admire is his humility. Although Jack has many skills and redeeming qualities, he will be the first one to try to bring another person up. Wyatt M. didn't care that I was new, and he introduced me to his friends. He has done the same with other new students this year. I have loved seeing Mason S. overcome a fear of public speaking and develop a love of theater. Ryan H. is kind, caring, and has a positive attitude. He inspires me to be a better person. Although I don't hang out with Sophia H. often, she always has a kind greeting and an even kinder smile when she sees me. I admire Stella C.'s integrity because she always does what's right, even if other people aren't. Drennan S. always removes himself from attention. He is so invested in others and really makes you feel like you matter. Nathan B. is always smiling and friendly. I don't think I've ever seen him be mean. Mason N. manages to find the best outcome of any situation, and he is kind to everyone, whether he knows them or not. Colin S. is a peacekeeper and can settle arguments quickly. Donovan S. is a very kind person because of how he tries to be the best part of everybody's day. If I didn't mention something about you, it doesn't mean other people haven't noticed your best qualities. Several of you wrote about one small moment of kindness that you remember, sometimes from 6th or 7th grade. As you move to upper school, I hope you take the knowledge that you have the power to make this community even more inclusive, compassionate, and welcoming, often just by simple gestures. We are almost there. Keep listening for a few more instructions. In just a minute, you'll get several things from your advisor. One of these is a note from a middle school faculty member. We want you to know that we have seen you and we appreciate who you are. Inside this envelope, you'll also find a letter you wrote in 6th grade, if you were here and if you put your name on your paper. I did not read these. Hopefully you were kind to yourselves. Your advisor will give you the note you wrote to your family. Please be sure to pass that along. That was also unread by advisors or me. Lastly, in just a minute, when we're dismissed, not yet, you're going to go up to the concourse and pick up a copy of the snapshot yearbook when you are dismissed. You'll get your school yearbook tomorrow in the foyer starting at 7:30 before school, or you can come at break. Or you can come at lunch, but really, everybody else is going to have it by break, so get there. Thank you for a great year. You were a fabulous class. We will miss you. Good luck on exams, and have a great summer. Right. That's it. All right, you're dismissed.